Arctic Monkeys, suck it and see. Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music... Do I have anything in my teeth? Music nerd. It's time for an album review. Arctic Monkeys, suck it and see. A lot can happen in 5 years. And Arctic Monkeys are proof. Because just 5 years ago, these guys burst onto the scene with this energetic and modern indie rock post-punk hybrid that just felt really fresh at the time. And now, it's 2011, we've got Suck It and See, and Arctic Monkeys are playing a style of rock that sounds like every Arctic Monkeys release before this one never happened. Not only that, but every punk album to ever exist never happened either. Even on Humbug, there were a few moments that slightly acknowledged the influence of the Fall. Slightly. Gotta say, I was a little misled on this album, because the Arctic Monkeys kind of pulled a single switcheroo, which is when a band takes the most terrible and intolerable songs on their album and releases them as singles before the album is out. Because come on, Brick by Brick and Don't Sit Down 'Cause I've Moved Your Chair. Brick by Brick sounds like an over-glorified and over-constricted garage rock song. The only thing slightly rebellious about it is that its volume kind of hangs in the yellow. The groove and the guitar leads are pretty decent, but I really do not like the deep-voiced backup vocals and the lyrics about wanting to rock and roll, because honestly at this point, Foo Fighters, who basically double this band in terms of age, know more about rocking and rolling than these guys do. And Don't Sit Down 'Cause I've Moved Your Chair. I audio reviewed that song when it came out over at the website. And honestly, the more I listen to that tune since I reviewed it, the more tired of it I become. At first I was pretty impressed by the volume of the riffs and the song in general. It does kind of sound like working with Josh Homme on their last record did kind of have a lasting effect on the band. All the words are just formed around these very terrible concepts dealing with taking a risk, doing something dangerous, like breaking a mirror, or rolling the dice, or writing a song titled Don't Sit Down 'Cause I've Moved Your Chair. I mean, lyrically, some of these songs are too corny for their own good. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest with ourselves. Now, outside of those songs, my two least favorite on the album, the rest of this LP kind of dabbles in embracing sunshine pop circa 1966, garage rock, and very sober, safe, psychedelic rock with mixed results. The track She's Thunderstorm starts off the record pretty well. I love the way the bass and the drums just build the song up into the first hook, which sounds really good. And it's just a nice way to get that retro rock sound from a popular British band without having to go listen to that Beady Eye record. There are other sunny looks back to the past, like Hellcat, Suck It and See, Reckless Serenade. All those songs have good hooks, but the problem for me is that everything that leads up to the hooks, everything that surrounds those hooks, is just kind of man. Actually, a lot of tracks on this LP are like that, like the song All My Own Stunts. The hook on there is great, memorable, and the song kind of falls into it seamlessly, but the verses are just all over the place, just kind of disjointed and not in a very interesting way. There are a few softer moments on here that go over really well. The closer of this LP is good, and I like the song Pile Driver Waltz. The verse melody is a cut above the rest on here, which isn't that hard, and I really like the picture Alex Turner paints in the lyrics on this thing, with Miserable Waitress and Terrible Food and the Heartbreak Hotel. It's one of the few semi-safe havens on here for lyricism. The thing about this album is that there's nothing whatsoever original about it. Nothing. And Arctic Monkeys know that, and they embrace that. They're cool about that. They're fine with it. This album is more about reliving a sound than it is creating one. And I'm cool with reliving the past. Bam. Bam. But Do Arctic Monkeys make me excited, thrilled to hear these sounds revived? And my answer is just not particularly. I just got a handful of good tunes on here, a pocket full of change to shake around, but nothing that I'm really going to remember by the end of the year, to be completely honest. So I'm kind of feeling a strong 4 to a light 5 on this thing. Pretty neutral on it, but what do you think of this LP? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Arctic Monkeys worst? Arctic Monkeys best? Let me know. And what should I review next? Anthony Fantano, Suck It and See, forever.